looks like we are live. Why? So today we are going to talk about why it's important to get a knee pain diagnosis. And this is something that I run into quite frequently. There's a lot of times people will do a search on the internet. They have knee pain and they want to avoid going to a doctor. They want to avoid the expense of a doctor. They don't want to have to leave their house. There's a lot of different reasons why people will do that. And they'll go on the internet, they'll do a Google search, they'll find me, Bill, the knee pain guru, and they will think, oh, well, I got this guy, he's a knee pain guru, he could tell me what's going on with my knee. And that's all well and good. However, that's not what I'm here for. What I am here for is to help you with pain. And in order to help you with pain, we have to have that diagnosis first. And the reason why we need to have that diagnosis is we need to know what we're dealing with. Meaning, you can't clean up your living room until you turn on the lights. You can't straighten it up, you can't clean it up, you can't do anything with your living room until you turn on the lights first. And what I'm talking about is with your knees. If you've done something to your knees, you've had an accident, you've had an injury, you've done something where the knee is causing pain, and you don't know what you're dealing with in terms of why that's causing pain. If something is broken or torn, there's two reasons why you would be experiencing pain in the knee. One is that something is broken or torn. The other reason is nothing is broken or torn, and in both cases you still have pain. Those two approaches, those two diagnoses are going to have very, very different approaches in terms of how you would address, how you would get the knee to heal. If something is broken or torn, then there's two other options from there. You can take the conventional route, which is, possibly a surgery. If it's that bad of a tear, and if that's what you want, depending on your goals. And you could also, and I believe this, that your body has a capacity to heal what's going on in the knee. And that would take a natural and holistic approach where your body is able to heal the meniscus, heal the ligament that's torn. Then we're looking at a lot of other details, the degree of tear in the meniscus. The degree of tear, is it a complete or a partial tear in a ligament? Do you have a bone broken or fractured or chipped? Those are all going to be different situations and how to address it. And until we get the diagnosis, until the doctor may order an x-ray, a CT scan, or an MRI to figure out what's going on in your knee, we don't know what we're dealing with. Now, the other scenario is that you haven't got a diagnosis, and there's nothing broken or torn in the knee, and you just have pain. In that case, I'm your guy. I'm the person that can help you specifically with pain. But we need to understand what we're dealing with first. And getting that diagnosis is key, is crucial, is the first step in your healing process. Do not, and I repeat, do not do what I did. Just how I got into this position. I injured my knee. I dislocated it skiing. I ignored it. I didn't go to the doctor. I was 28 years old and pretended like I was invincible. And I didn't go to the doctor, and then I dislocated it again in judo. And I partially tore the ligament again in judo. And I ignored it. And I thought, well, if I just baby it a little bit, if I rest it a little bit, it'll heal. And then I did it again in volleyball. Dislocated the knee again. Went through the pain, the swelling, the whole 9 yards again. And it kept happening, and it kept building up, the fear in my body. And then finally, in softball, scooped up the ball, threw to first base, and the knee completely popped. Completely tore the ligament in my left knee. Had 2 pieces of meniscus that was torn. Then I went to the doctor. And then that's when the doctor told me what I was dealing with. Now, knowing what I know now, if I would have went to the doctor after the skiing accident, I probably could have healed it myself. My body could have healed a partial tear in the ACL, in the ligament in my left knee. And it probably could have healed, and I don't even know if there was a meniscus tear at that point. However, if I would have given my knee time to heal, time to rest without pushing it, without being thick-headed, my learning curve being flat, it could have healed. But I didn't know that because I didn't know what I was dealing with. Learn from my mistakes. So if something is broken or torn, it's going to be a completely different strategy than if nothing's broken or torn. And we just need to figure that out first. We figure that out first, and you and I could jump on a call and then go from there. I'm going to have a follow-up video to this. It's going to be on how to find the best doctor for your knee pain diagnosis. So if you want to connect with me, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook. You can also go to my website, thekneepainguru.com, and I got tons of information there to help you. Look out for that next video, how to find the best doctor to get your knee pain diagnosis. This is Bill Parravano, the Knee Pain Guru, going to sign out for today. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful rest of the week.